Welcome back to episode 8 of our PTR Park Rangers series for Legends mod and PTR mod. Today we have ourselves a couple of quests that we left over from last episode. We've got a Brigand location and a beautiful Caravan quest to the south. We are trying to make our way to the south to sell all of our trade goods because we've been stocking up very nicely. We also want to keep constantly getting levels and hopefully increase the party soon. When we get Zan's level up to get the Paymaster. But for the moment, oops, I kind of zoomed up too quickly. For the moment, we do need to keep getting these quests going, but sadly, Valentino has a few injuries, but we can't afford to wait for them to be fixed by the time we get these quests done, because the quests might disappear. So we're going to have to risk it and jump into these quests right away. Now, the location... Oh, it's in a swamp. Great. We do need to fight them at daytime regardless of what happens, because we are definitely getting a lot more range than we used to be. There's only a few poachers. There are many raiders, a minstrel and a miner. Okay, so the miner's scary, and so are the raiders. The minstrel I couldn't really care less for. It's flat ground, look at that! We don't have to worry about any murky water because of the location. When you do spawn in Brigand locations, not just Brigand ones, but any sort of location that has a defensible position, there's a very good chance in swamps for you to be on the same level as them. And I like that. Okay, so I am worried about who? The flail is going to be annoying. The spear is very annoying. And the two-handers, as long as they don't hit, we're okay. I can slow them down with roots. We do have ancient swords on everybody except for Yaroslav. We've got our bears, which will definitely be needed in this fight. But we want them to rush us. There's 4 archers for them, 3 ranged people for us. Of course you did. Luckily, we have a decent amount of armor. I am worried about you guys. That's some scary raiders and some scary throw weapons. We have to do this move. Is that a golden guitar? That is a golden guitar. I want it. Let's shield wall with Yaroslav. He's got his brand new shield. Zan, let's try and destroy this guy if we can. We might have to rush them because then that screws over them. 85, or do we wait for the surround bonus? There's no rush. Let's just wait. Dan, I'm worried. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is safe, but not immensely safe. Dang it, the headshot would have guaranteed some nice stuff. Let's just unleash the bears where we are so we can get a nice shot off. Can't counter snipe, but we can shoot. Maybe not him. Nice. Fair enough. I might wait with Mr. Ranger to move forward. Yeah, just for that extra movement. The bear is going to sit in the middle, which is exactly what we want. Phoenix, I want you to shoot your gun. That would be beautiful if I could get it that angle. If I wanted to go it, I have to go here, increase the range with take aim. So that's 2 action points. Plus that, we could do it. We could definitely do it. Is it the best shot, though? That's the big question. We could go 2 spaces here to shoot these 2. They're not really lining themselves up well, but I think we have to go here, take aim, and shoot the distance. That was beautiful. There's a stagger. We like to see that. Valentino, you're a little bit risky at the moment. And you have horrible movement. So I think we just have to shoot from where you are at the moment. This is going to be bad, but we have to do it. Wow, that was a good miss. So yeah, that's okay. Yogi, let's go here. Who do we slow down? I want to slow him down, but he's not super risky. I guess the spear guy is going to be painful. We could just go for a hit. Yeah, the hit's probably worth it. Vala, let's go 2 spaces, the bear, and back a space. That works perfectly. Sweet. That's the exact flank I wanted us to cover. Thraxus, I still think, should be in this area. Or should he go south? South looks like it'll struggle a little bit. Yeah, because if this guy goes here, we've got no way of stopping him from destroying us. Yeah, sadly, we have to go south. Going here would have been lovely. That's fine, that's fine. We miss, sadly, and then we move forward 1 space. Nice. Good damage. The shield is breaking. No! We just got that shield. Yeah, I knew that was going to hit. 20%, but flails somehow know how to hit. He didn't break our shield. I like that. Let's shield wall again. And seeing as our shield might break soon, let's just go for a normal hit. Ooh, we could go for him. He hasn't had his turn yet. 7 turns. Dan is too slow to get him, so if we hit him, dang it. We could have injured him to reduce his chance of killing us. But Thraxus, good job, my man. The bear gets the beautiful crit. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful kills. Uber, I think we can risk this. There's a spear guy, but does he have that fancy... I don't... He's got Spear Waller. Pointy end. You know what? I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to put you over here to assist with that. Oh, well. I didn't want to risk it. Somehow it's going to screw me over, and I'm going to not remember which ability it is. 93! Come on. Can we see over this tree? Yeah, we can. That's so good. The bears are just going wild. Let's reload and shoot here. Nice stagger. I want to counter snipe, but can we successfully counter snipe? Yeah, we can. Beautiful. Throwing weapons, even without moving, still do some decent damage. I want to slow him down, but then I also want to slow him down. 3, 4. He's not a threat if he moves. This guy's the threat. Yeah, that was the better choice. Yeah, you're not a threat, buddy. And we've totally turned the tide of this battle. Nicely done. And we didn't even lose the shield. Oh, I don't want to speak too fast, but it does not look like we're going to lose the shield. Uber getting some nice hits on that raider. Unfortunate headshot. Beautiful kill there. We need to chase this minstrel down before they start fleeing. I want to see if we can get that beautiful golden loot. Yeah, we can't reach anybody, so we have to keep moving forward. Let's go for the counter snipe. Beautiful. Can't do anything with Valentino. We need to slow this minstrel down. Thank you. So close. He's not trying to leave. That is a mistake, mister. Yaroslav, I'm not going to put you next to the bears, because there's a good chance they might destroy your shield. But Uber can steal this kill. No, he can't. So close. Zan will steal it. Nice. And here's a really cool strat that I just noticed. If you root the target, the bears don't knock them back and get a free hit, because bears usually knock them back and waste the turn to catch up to them. But if you root them, the bears will jump and hit them in the same turn. That's a really nice thing. And the snipe for the kill. We got it, and it's nothing fancy. It's just golden. Oh no, wait, it is fancy. Holy crap, is that a famed loot? It's got so much damage on it. And so much durability. It's worth 3 grand. That's insane. Okay. Well, that's the way to start the episode. Golden loot. We got $100. We got ourselves another bit of cloth, so that's another $100 or so. A little bit of armor attachments. Yeah, wow, that was very profitable. More than I expected. What else are we waiting on? Repair the things that make money. The boar spear is tempting, but I'm liking the swords at the moment. We can salvage a bunch of the stuff we don't care about. Yeah. We get some nice helmet attachments. We have been waiting for those. Our front line could definitely utilize... Oh, they already are utilizing it. Then maybe the back line could utilize it. That's better. Not bad at all. We have extra throwing weapons, but we have enough for the moment. Excuse me. Yeah, that should be about it. We still do have to work on our beast kills. When we go south, most likely that'll happen to us, because our ambition is there. That is a caravan quest still there, which is very good. Oh, 604! Wow, we don't even have to go to the south for that. I haven't seen it more than 600 in a very long time. This town must love us. Bockenberg is friendly, barbarish. Harkenstadt, no, they're only just neutral. I think it's the warehouse burned down, and the fact that Zan has his 7.5% barter. Because that's ridiculous, 600. I'm going to sell it now, because that is awesome. We have plenty of money now for a paymaster. Selling at 23, let's just sell everything we don't need. Get rid of that. We don't need those if we have a boar spear. Militia glaive, I don't see us using anytime in the future. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get rid of the cloth rolls for 200. Broken sword. These swords aren't that great. Do we need the daggers? I am conflicted. But I think, yeah, we have the good daggers on practically everybody. Except Zan. There you go. Level up for Uber. I did forget to do that. So beautiful 3, 4, and the 5. Not many choices. Clarity is useful. Armor, sigils, actually that's really good. Gonna go for the armor sigils. Or is there the faster? Where's the faster chance? There's the faster chance. Yeah, we'll do faster chance first. Then we'll do armor sigils. Because we got a caravan coming up and we want to make the runes quickly. And even if we make good runes, we want them to roll higher. So we can just keep constantly making them. I consider selling this cleaver. It's worth so much, but it is a good cleaver. We might hold on to it just for the moment. Didn't want that. Sell those. Sell all these helmets because I don't want to use them. They're too unbalanced. And now we're sitting on a 10k cast stack. Look at that. That's crazy. Oh, also, there hasn't been any updates. I have done this episode correctly this time. Sorry for the previous confusions. I was on holiday and I totally screwed up a couple episodes in a row. I think it was episode 6 that went after episode 7. But I did add a new mod to the list, and that is the reusable throwing spears. It costs 6 of your ammunition to refill it, but it's a lot more expensive now because of it, I think. 576. But it's so much more worth it because you're able to keep reusing it at the end of a fight, You don't have to constantly go and buy it from the shop. So we will be able to use Valentino and give him a throwing spear eventually, and see how useful that is in combat, because I do want to show it off eventually. But enough dilly-dallying. Let's take this beautiful caravan. Nothing else to do here. Let's continue our usual straights. Create another bravery. Maybe put it on craft forever. No, we'll just do crafting like that. It's gone down to 72 instead of 93, so I actually thought it would be a bit more quicker. Sadly, it's not. But for the moment, is there another perk that increases it faster later on? That's what I want to see. Probably not. Yeah. Threads of Fate is only for the attacking. Yeah, it doesn't get much faster than 70. Oh well. It's still a good pickup. That's like 20% faster or something, so we're happy to have that. For the moment, we don't need any healing. Repairing will happen very quickly. Salvaging, we do have a little bit to do, so we might as well start that off on the trip. Nine hours should get us a decent amount. Is it an Alp in the hole? $10, we should kill it. I'll kill it myself. And we failed. Dang it. If you succeed on this, you can get a free Alp monster part. And sadly, we failed it. Maybe we're just not that good at killing Alps. Oh well. I guess we're all ranged. Maybe that's why. Okay, that's enough salvaging. That's pretty much all we needed to do there. Everyone will heal up in their own time. They're already pretty much healed up anyways. Let's go back to training. We do have enough of practically everything else. So let's keep going. Sadly, we can't... Oops. I hate it when it does that. Sadly, we can't visit this town because it's nighttime, but that's okay. Really? Why does this happen on such big caravans? You're screwing over us, man. We're not paid enough. We are not paid enough to make enemies of a noble house. Especially a decent-sized noble house that we're looking after us all this time. Oh yeah, we don't have space to recruit just yet. No, I mean, that's a really good price for wine. That's a cheap war fork. But we have better weapons anyways. We just need a good fight. Because we're not leveled up yet. Zan, oh my goodness, Zan, you are so close to leveling. We'll do a delivery quest. Day northwest in Dunkelwald? Dunkwald? Yeah, we'll do it. Might as well. Oh my goodness, the scroll wheel is a little bit fast today. Sorry for that. Slightly considering the necromancer's refuge, but slightly not. There we go, 130 bucks. We didn't get a level from that. Brigand set a location. The hunting quests I'm not a big fan of. But what I am a big fan of is getting more people in the party. And there are taxidermists here. I'd rather get the hunter. That's a good hunter! I want him. I want him so badly. So let's quickly camp. Train it up a little bit. Spend a few hours. We have to wait till morning, sadly. Because by the time the training's done, we can buy our paymaster. Please tell me he got enough. I think he did. Yes, Zan, you got your level. That's what the build we're going with, I think, as far as I can remember. Let's get Paymaster. That makes the party now a decent amount cheaper. Yeah, that is pretty decent, 161. The Retinue slot is available because we are still professionals, almost... Oh, we need to be a while till 1400. But who would have thought our second Retinue slot... we could be the Bounty Hunter. I'm scared because the Bounty Hunter could really introduce some heavy enemies. But reducing costs per day... But that gains money every time we get it. I want a bigger party before we go after champions, I think. So Paymaster is the right call here. When we hit the 1400 and we get... What is it? Reputable. That's when we'll get the Bounty Hunter. But that's so cool. I didn't... Yeah, because we got the loot. We unlocked the Bounty Hunter. I was not realizing that. That's amazing. So, yeah, I'm keen. And look at that. We're up to 13 slots. And technically one of those is a reserve slot. As far as I know. So you can't have 13 guys on the field at the moment. You can have 12 and one person sitting in the background. So maybe there is now an argument to having a peaceable herbalist in the party. But firstly and foremostly, welcome a brand new hunter to the party. With 60 base. So he gets 100 to 110. No way. That is disgustingly strong. He's set up to be a bower or a crossbow person. Does he get bonuses to anything else? Not really. He has horrible initiative, which is not a problem. We already have a sniper, and we're desperately going for archer sniping. He does not get the favored archer enemy, so there's no real need for him to be a sniper. We don't have a crossbow person yet, so I might lean towards crossbow, even though you don't need a high skill for crossbows. But it doesn't hurt to have extra skill. Rebound is great, because I don't think you need to use more than 20 fatigue to get a crossbow repaired. Reloaded, I mean. You can go dodge relentless, but there's no overwhelm. Such a good bunch of stats, but sad that we can't get things like throwing weapons or guns. Maybe we do just get a second bow person. We can go first Poacher's Arm to get a little bit more accuracy, even though we don't really need it. Crossbows with the extra stagger. The main amazing thing with crossbows is the extra headshot chance. And then it gives you the 100% chance to knock their morale down one level. Ballistics is really good. I can't see any other perks that will give us bonuses to damage. Vigilant is pretty cool, but it's not super strong for what we want him to have. That gives you melee skill and melee defense for your next turn if you're not spending action points. Yeah, I can't see anything special. Arrow to the knee is good. He doesn't have recover. He only has rebound, so I think I cannot recommend the archer, the bow. I think I have to go crossbow because he doesn't have recover. So, yeah. Crossbow. And looking back at our names list, unfortunately, Midas, my friend, we are not getting many melee people at the moment for you, but we'll have to grab you in as a crossbow person. So welcome to the party with 100 to 110 range skill, and survivor in case anything bad happens. We'll give you your crossbow to start off with. And that will be nice to have. And we don't have any more maces, do we? We'll keep you on the dagger. 65 with the attachment should be fine. Get a 40 with the helmet. Let's get one that doesn't need to be repaired. And that's looking pretty good. Not complaining at all. Now, for everyone else in this situation, I might try and find a defensible frontliner, if possible. Because our frontline is looking a little bit scarce. A survivor with Ironjaw? Do you get Shield Master? You do, Shield Expert. I'll quickly surf around for a better one. No, that's not good. 600 for a lumber is a little expensive. 1,000's too much. I normally like killer on the runs, but we can't grab them this season. This one does look tempting. 5? That's 35 guaranteed. That's good enough. Battle-forged tank. Nicely done. So that means our 4th frontliner is in place. He's not overpowered because he doesn't have 40 plus defense. But 35 with Shield Expert with, weirdly enough, a lot of favorite enemies. But I think taxidermists just get that. Yeah, they get a lot of favorite enemies. He does get Bulwark, so that's nice. Skillful stacking if we ever need fatigue. He gets the 10% chance to hit the head with small target. That's cool. Steel Brow is definitely going to be a pickup. He does not get Rebound. Ooh. I'm worried about that. And he doesn't get medium armor. He only gets the heavy armor. Might have to try and use Cover Ally, or does he get Rotate? He gets Brawny, so that's nice. Might have to stack up his fatigue as much as possible. But we'll see how we go. We don't have anyone on the list just yet for the tank. So we might just leave him empty at the moment. Give him the Boar Spear to start him off. 58 skill. That's pretty decent to start off. Taxidermists are a hidden gem, in my opinion. They're pretty decent background. Let's give you that 40 helmet and steal the attachment from Midas, because he doesn't really need it. And the party's looking pretty good. Nothing else here piques my interest. Wild Woman, not always the best in defense, so I'm not going to really try her out. Skip this one, go for a Brigand location, that sounds fun. It's a little ways away, but that's not a problem. I mean, technically that hunting will help us with packs of beasts. That's some big footprints leaving that area. A few raiders, so it's nothing crazy. We could sit around and repair just a teeny-weensy bit longer. There we go, that didn't take long. And another $1,000 quest should be going our way soon. Goat and Dag's a little scary, the spears are definitely scary. But over and all, shouldn't be a big problem. Valentino has no more injuries. That is so nice to see. And let's just wait for them to push against us, which they just might not. Ouch. Lucky shot. Yeah, they're not going to push, are they? Yep, they're not willing. So I guess we have to push our front line a little bit forward. 65, 73. Gonna go for the 81. Yeah, that was alright. Yeah, we can go for this shot. Aimed and shoot down there. It's amazing how far guns can shoot now. I love it. Costs a lot, but it's worth it. Midas, where are we going? We can go 3 spaces and then shoot the same guy. 57 sounds good. Nice start. I'm gonna happily move here and throw a weapon. Nice. Oh no, the dog charged us. I did not want that to happen. Let's get the other bear out of the way. Nice. That kills the dog beautifully. That's going to start pushing them into melee with us, which is exactly what we want. Let's go here. That's very annoying. Stop doing that. Thank you. Well, Reginald does have a lot of defense armor at the moment. Okay, if they're not pushing, then we can't hit them. But this formation seems to be pretty decent at the moment. We don't need to rally anyone, so we're set. There we go. We'll wait for them to push against us. Oh my goodness. The farmhand has a 72% chance? Holy crap. Against my better judgment, I'm moving here. I don't want Reginald to die, we just got him. Good job, bears. Shivers, he's out of this fight 100% now. I didn't want them to rush him. Sheesh. Oh my goodness, Midas is getting shot as well. These brigands, oh my goodness. PTR, you guys make brigands scary. But we can make them scary again. Let's throw again. We can go for the collateral, but I want to go for this guy instead. Yeah, I can move back. Okay, please go body shots. Stop hitting us with... Ooh, that's some nice bleeding. How are we going to do this? 60? Dang it. Let's go back and try and be safe. The bear's taking care of those. Counter snipe, please. Someone. It's not going to work. Then we go for him, I guess? No, let's go for a counter snipe. That didn't work. Get the heck out of there. Phoenix can stay a little bit longer. Didn't do anything, though. I want to charge them, but then I kind of don't at the same time. Yeah, I knew he would do that. That's too risky. Oh boy. Yep, he's got footwork as well? Holy crap, farmhands are scary now. Axe in 3 turns, no way. Can't have that happen. Almost put him down, Uber. Yes! Good kill, Thraxus. Throwing weapons. There we go. Yes, the bleed. 44? Wow, how is that so low? It's the shield wall, that's what it is. That was unfortunate. The bear's having a fun time. Oh my goodness. The bears are doing great. I want to counter snipe, please. It almost worked. Let's get this one. Dang it. Let's stay out of the fight. Let's go for the... 55 sounds good. It didn't work. More bleeds, more fights. Did that bleed count for Mr. Ranger's kill? Maybe. No, Mr. Ranger shot this guy. Never mind. Unfortunate. Oh, cover ally, so he's letting the poacher escape. Smart move by the AI. And I know in recent patches, I think they said they were changing that to allow that to happen. 95! Come on! We get the 50, though, at least. Valentino. Nice. He gets the 95, at least. Okay, that guy's not surviving. Oh, Midas with the 27? Beautiful. You rolled a 3, man. Can we snipe, please? 92? I want to go for this. Dang it. Yeah, he's gonna try and run. I don't want this one to run so we can snipe him. Just that. Nice. Didn't think we'd miss that, and I also didn't think it would kill him, so I was like, we should be fine. No, we can't reach it in time, so we have to go for the lucky shots. And it wasn't enough. We can try and run them down. I don't know if it'll work. Because he's pretty fast. There's a slight chance, but we might not be able to get him. Especially if we miss the 89 by rolling a 90. Oh, that's rough. We get the 57. Nice shot, Midas. We get the 94. That's the way. That was way too risky, though. Sheesh, our brand new guys almost died. We got amber shards and 72 bucks. Couple little pieces of loot, especially the boar spears. Not too bad. Definitely need to repair after that fight. You might as well join us. But is he going to be useful? That's the question. He's a farmhand, so he's completely useless. And he's got horrible stats. And he hates the outdoors. So, thanks for the free helmet, buddy. But you gotta go. There you go, Midas, you get the nice new hat attachment. Salvage those. And we'll repair a few things for cash, as usual. Not bad indeed. Try and keep on top of the tools. And there we go. Phoenix can have the cool hat. And the level up. 4 into 2. Oh my goodness. At least we get the +4 resolve. That is something to say hi to. But the range defense, I think we've rolled like 2s every single time. What are we grabbing now? In terms of crossbows and firearms, 25% hits to the head? No, we don't want to do that. One thing I am interested in, handguns do 25% burning, 75% piercing damage. So I was kind of incorrect and sad to say that we can't use deep impact and those cool blunt damages for it. But if we can find an ability that increases our piercing damage, I would be very keen. But I'm not sure which one will do piercing damage at the moment. For the moment, we will need recover. I don't think we need anything from here. Lone Wolf's cool and all, but we can't use it properly. Concussive is really good if we were going as a headshot build, which we're not. Wind Reader we do actually want. Divided by 3, that's still +5 range skill. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is decent. So we'll grab that instead. We'll get our recover later because we're not super desperate. Mr. Ranger as our sniper, 5 and 4. Look at the beautiful stats. Can't argue with that. What do we want now? We have Wind Reader, we have Row Mastery. I'm keen on getting Favorite Enemy Archer. Killing Frenzy is tempting, and so are the cool perks like Hip Shooter, Marksman, Flaming Arrows. No, not nailed it. That's not super tempting. Arrow to the Knee is interesting. I don't think we need it. Maybe it's like a super late game thing, especially against orcs. Oh, wow. 10 range skill as long as you haven't moved during your turn. That's good as a sniper. So many opportunities. Summon Hound, summon all sorts of cool beasts. The Wolf's pretty good. It served us well last season, I think it was. Which season was it? No, in the Magnificent Six series, we played with the Wolf summoning, and that was actually pretty cool. It's not overpowered, but it is fun to have it, and it's useful. Yeah. Flaming Arrows, successful aim shot will now light the target on fire for 2 rounds. That's a passive ability. Triggers the morale check, does extra damage. That's passive extra damage. That's passive as well. So I love the passive abilities. But I kind of want Favorite Enemy Archer first, because it reduces the penalty for targets behind cover by 33%. So we have Bullseye, and we have Favorite Enemy Archer, which means we can snipe anybody we want. And we already have 38 Favorite Enemy kills. Look at that. Man, we've been stacking that good, haven't we? 9% range skill, 9% max damage. That's amazing. On our 105 skill, that's so good. I am keen to exploit that as much as possible. Other than that, let's get ourselves back to town and heal up safely. Because, oh yes, we need a lot of tools. There's a brand new quest. It is a caravan to the north for 2,400. That sounds dangerous, but also sounds tempting. I do want to get these quality woods because they're a decent price at the moment. Let's get a little bit of food. Well, we probably didn't need to get the food, but I grabbed it anyways out of habit. Hiring anybody new because of the quest. There is another hunter. That is a garbage hunter. There's another hunter. Oh, but insecure turns me off. No way! Pragmatic! Yes! Pragmatic with triple range skill. That's an instant hire. 64! That's even better! Oh my goodness. Disloyal, which is sad to see, but that's fine. We've got Duelist into throwing weapons. Actually, we can't do that. You can't use duelist and throwing weapons in PTR, sadly. But we've got ballistics. Crossbows, we could make another gunner. So what do we have? What are we missing? We're missing slings. And sadly, nobody here can do slings. So, what do we want to add to the party? We've got a crossbow, a bow, a gun, a throw. Super high range skill means gun would be very, very helpful. Anything fancy? Onslaught, outspeeding, 101 initiative with a little bit of armor on at the moment is pretty fast. There's no overwhelm, so we can't abuse that. Wind Reader for sure, that's good range defense. There is quick hands, so we could do throwing. Bonuses to range. There's bags and belts. Okay. Okay, because there's bags and belts and there's no recover. Oh wow, there's no recover. Ooh, that's bad. What do we do instead? With no recover, we have to do something that doesn't need much fatigue. Throwing weapons, unfortunately, cost a lot of fatigue. 12 per turn at the reduction is 24. Even rebound doesn't assist you with that situation. So, crossbow seems the right way to go. Gun, apparently, 4 fatigue to fire, and very expensive for take aim. But if we don't do take aim, we'll be fine. Sounds weird not to take aim, though. But the reload of a gun, oh, you can only really figure it out in combat, and I can't remember what it is. But I don't think it's that expensive. It's maybe like 15 or something, but that's still too much. Crossbow's pretty easy to go with. We could do crossbow slash throwing, because then if we run out of fatigue, we can just keep using the crossbow. We can use throwing whilst we still have fatigue. We can use onslaught for the initiative, maybe? It's not crazy. We don't get bonuses to initiative by having alert or anything. Oh, we get entrenched as well. That's pretty good. Range supremacy. That's still good even if you're not using a bow. I think I'm leaning towards it, yeah. Ballistics helps a little bit. There's no Thrustmaster, but Ballistics does work. Mind Over Body is not good. Not on this type of build. Pragmatic helps to get a little bit stronger hybridization. Yeah, I'm going to go with a crossbow slash throw build, which is really weird, but I think it'll work. It costs a lot of perks, though. We might have to be picky and choosy with the perks. Quick hands, maybe into bags and belts, I'd really like to. No recover, but the crossbow can mean we don't need to worry about recovering. Yeah. That's the main thing. In PTR, it's a bit harder to find recover and rebound. We do get rebound, so that will help us with crossbow. Yeah, I think that's our strongest choice in terms of fatigue keeping up. So, let's give you... We don't have another crossbow. But that's okay. Let's unequip that. Give you a 25. Sort out that. And that's looking pretty good. The party is fully fleshed with 12. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranged characters. Sadly, no more than that. But that's pretty decent at the moment. It's crazy that they reset the recruits just as soon as we came back. Yeah, there's nothing else we really want. And there is no more... There are butchers. We could get a cook. Oh, but then we're getting bounty hunter next. Unless... Wait a minute. I just realized something. We have the guide. He's pretty crap. Let's get ourselves a cook and switch it out for the guide. Meal prep, camp cooking. There we go. This guy we'll get rid of later. We don't care about him. He's got horrible stats. I mean, they're not the worst stats in the world, but they're not great. So what we'll do is we'll keep him as reserves. This is our camp, cook, then fire. Fire. Yeah, just to get rid of him. So we just need to get him a couple levels. He's going to be training in the camp whilst we've got nothing else to do. And as long as we don't get ambushed, he doesn't have to be in the party. Which sounds like a good plan, but I don't know if we can execute it correctly. Especially if we're going to do a caravan. That's going to be a slight problem. Yeah, we'll just have to keep him alive. For the moment, though, let's take our 4-day caravan. Sell a bunch of the food we don't need. 331 for amber. Since we're going north, I don't think we're going to get a better price for that, so we might as well sell it now. Let's sell the crappy food. It's going to be a long journey. Selling for 19. That's good enough to clean up the inventory, in all honesty. Because caravans get you stuck with a full inventory for a long period of time. So it doesn't hurt to clean yourself out a little bit. That's about as good as it'll get for the moment. Oh, and a few of these, because we don't need that many arrows. Sweetly done. Extra tools. I'm not going to complain about extra tools. Nice and cheap. Extra bandages, just in case. Normally don't need it too much, but the amount of injuries and stuff we're taking, it might just do us good. I'll have to remember to equip them, of course, on somebody. Yeah, Uber, you can take care of people. Okay, let's go on a nice big long journey, making sure that our brand new guy can start training. And that one too. Because we might get ambushed, let's put him in some armor. Just so he doesn't die. No, that's a salvage. That one. Yeah, just don't die, buddy. We want you to stay alive for as long as we can. And then we'll get rid of you. Sounds great. Oh, wait. Going north. Why are we going south first? Is it taking the long way? It's taking the long way. Zan comes to us with a report of our food stocks. Not much to go around. We could build a house or slay a man. Interesting. We don't need to go raid a place. We're not that evil. And we have plenty of food. We're in a caravan. That's a weird event to pop up on a caravan. Okay, let's quickly stop off here before nightfall. Nice. What did we get? A little bit of XP. Yaroslav breaks his nose. That's unfortunate, but he'll be okay. The brand new guy gets a little bit. Level up for Valentino. Oh, the stats. They're beautiful. I am tempted by the hit points. And I'll take them. Rising Star, 100%. Extra XP, that's the way to do it. Midas 4 and the 3, that's a good roll. We can always get hit points later on. What could we get instead? Rebound means we're pretty much okay for the most part. I can't think of any other stats we desperately need. We don't need initiative. Yeah, I can't see initiative helping us in hardly any situation. Onslaught's pretty good. 50% chance for baffle. But we might not have enough perks for it. So let's just live with the initiative we have. And I guess just grab fatigue whenever it gets to +4, and then health whenever we don't need it. Start us off as a crossbow. Yeah, that is tempting. Back to basics for extra training camp is also tempting. Look out for vision. Allows us to wear heavier armor, whilst still having the extra vision that we need, and also extra skill. Oh, that's only when using a bow, so that doesn't help us with a crossbow. This is nice. Swapping of bolts never costs action points. I'm gonna risk it and go take aim, I think. Yeah. Even though it's very expensive and we don't have recover options, I'm still gonna grab it. Because rebound will eventually take care of us when we get to maximum. Did we check off here yet? No, we didn't. 324 for wood. Yes, please. Rebuilding effort is the perfect time to sell wood. Scout station we don't need. Throwing spear. That's actually pretty cheap. But I'm not going to grab it just yet. The 55 piques my interest a little bit, but not enough to buy it. Yeah, let's just keep moving on. Nothing here is going to be useful for us. Uber is still constantly working on that sigil, and we'll try and get as much training in whilst we can. We do get to visit this place in the daytime, finally. Please have something for... That's a tier 4 quest. 355, let's get that. This is our supplier of dyes for sure. Do we get the full price Jester hat? It's tempting. Also, stop getting injuries whilst training, you guys. Reginar finally gets a beautiful level 3, 4, and... I'm leaning towards the health. Do you get rebound? You do not. That's the problem. But I am leaning towards that health. We could do a staff tank. That is true. I didn't think of that. Shield Expert's just so much better. But I am tempted. 35 defense plus 16 is 51. That's not going to be as crazy as things like 54 from shields with plus 20. Reduction in injury. He's not going to be dodging, though. It helps a lot more if you're dodging as a staff person. Or you have medium armor. I do want to build a staff tank eventually, but this might not be the right choice. Yeah. Where's the other staff abilities of that one? Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't justify it. So what do we have to go for? It's either bags or recover, and I think recover is the only way to go. Because we have recover, we'll try and get a high enough fatigue pool to cover ally and do a lot of defensive stuff like that. He'll probably be like a support tank. BF, support tank. Just so I can remind myself he's not crazy on the front line. Dan as our banner. Oh, that's horrible with the +1. But you are doing well with everything else. Ooh, which should we go for? The fatigue? Probably the fatigue. Utilitarian gets us penalty to maximum fatigue, extra melee skill. The follow-up is pretty decent, but it's an active skill. So I don't really want to grab it just yet. Nimble to keep us alive. Or extra fatigue reduction. We don't get clarity, which makes me really sad. But I think we have to go nimble. Just to stay alive and make sure we stay defensive. No worries. But I was coming back into here to check for the Jester hat, wasn't I? And I don't think there's anyone desperate for the Jester hat except for our crossbow builds. So, actually, screw it. We have enough money. Let's get it now. There we go, Midas. You get your crossbow, Jester hat, and this person will get theirs as well. Eventually. Sweet, let's go back to our camping. We do have a long ways to go. We're going all the way up to Grandfest. We probably won't make there by the end of the episode, because we are running out of time. But hopefully we'll jump into a fight or something, and that'll signal the start of the next episode. Oh, wow. Thank you. A free arming sword and a linen tunic. Wow, that's nice of you. That's an upgrade. Look at that. Not the biggest upgrade, but Yogi gets a nice weapon. Yaroslav can upgrade to the Ancient Sword. Sweet. Oh, and we got ourselves a Sigil of Bravery. 5% resolve. Good job, Uber. I forgot to notice that. So we'll give that to Phoenix, because Phoenix could use a... Oh, no, Phoenix got 6%. Dan has a 4%, so we'll give Dan the 5%. We'll give Uber the 4% at the moment. It's looking pretty good. Now what we'll do is start getting clarities, I think. And that'll be nice. Also, is our... Yes, we did. We did get a level up for you, buddy, didn't we? Guess we just do the camp cooking sort of thing. Let's keep you alive, fast, and resolve high. Or health? Health. If you get people in the back ranks, you want to make sure they have high defense, high initiative so they can run away quickly, and either high resolve or high health just so they don't die, or high range defense, depending on how you want to do it. That's usually what you do for the people who don't want to fight. Our crossbow gets a beautiful +3, and sadly a +4, not a +5. And I'm going to go with that fatigue, I think. Why not? And because we're going into throwing weapons, I might not grab take aim. Yeah, we don't want the headshots on this crossbow person. Maybe crossbow's a bad idea then. Do we go bow throw then? Maybe. But I was considering crossbow because of the recover problem. But then we might not be able to grab the extra head chance for this. Yeah. We might still do it, but the fact that Pragmatic ruins your headshot chance is horrible for this type of build. But for the moment, what do we grab to start us off? It's a good question. Take aim, we're not super desperate for. Fast adaptation's pretty good. Poacher's arm is an extra 3 skill, which we don't desperately need, but it'd be nice. Hybridization helps. 10% base range skill as melee skill. When you're wielding a throwing weapon, get 10% of your melee skill as throwing skill. Yeah, Poacher's aim's not good, because we're not going to use the bows. Let's just go with this one. It's the one that'll last us long, even if we don't take what we want to take. This is a nice little attachment for frontliners. And you technically need it, buddy. So please don't die out there, and we'll be happy. Lots of footprints, but that's of a caravan that safely survived. Got some army coming up to protect us. Nicely done. Oh, yes, please defend us. There's a lot of action going on. I forgot to start camping, didn't I? Of course I did. I always forget to do that. Brand new barbarians appeared out of nowhere. That's interesting. Probably because of our quest. Wow, these guys are in a horrible state. Selling for 19,500. We know we can get to 600. So we're not desperate to sell. They're selling tools for really cheap, even though they're in a very bad situation. Happily take that off their hands. Fletcher does not have what we want, but they do have another crossbow. Do we want to grab that right now? We're not desperate. We're not desperate. Okay, let's go back to camping, because I will forget to click the camp button. Let's try and speed along to finish. There's more brigands. Nope, we can't stop here. It's nighttime. Uber is just powering away on that sigil. We're getting so close to our destination, we might just finish it this episode. Let's quickly stop here. What do you have available for us, boys? Horrible prices and nothing useful. We will grab some cheap food off you because we're close to our destination, so we will grab that. Taxidermist. No, we definitely don't want to make that. Before we keep moving along, there is a level up. I knew there was. 3, 4, and... Actually, wait. Can we skip the resolve this turn because we're always going to get +4? To get that +4 health, yeah. That's probably the better way to go. Into Phalanx, I believe, is the right call here. Keep you guys nice and safe on the front lines. Midas, what do we got? 4 and 4, beautiful. Into... Yeah, I just go for that fatigue. Why not? Entrenched seems like a good call. And let's keep camping and not get attacked. On an entire 4-day journey, can we make it? That scared me, but we are not attacked. Woohoo! Look at that! 1,000 experience! That'll definitely get our butcher to exactly where we want him to be. And we get a broken arm whilst training. That is horrible! But camp cook, there we go. We got the camp cook. We can now go to our retinue, switch out the guide for the cook, and we're happy. Look at that. And we can say goodbye to our sorry little friend who we've kept along for this entire journey of one giant quest. You're useless, buddy, but you were useful for one thing. We'll pay him 50 bucks so nobody else gets upset at him for leaving. We get level ups all around, but we are way over time. So I will just say that's pretty much it, I think. We'll have to do the level ups next episode. And I hope you guys are enjoying so far. The party is really fleshing out with its ranged characters. 2 crossbows, a bow, a gun, and a throw at the moment. We are going to have to try and get ourselves a slinger and such. And as a reserve person, I'm going to try and get ourselves a herbalist to get better healing and crafting and stuff for our tent capabilities. But yeah, we will have to next episode try and get some more beasts, maybe some unholds, something interesting. But now that we're in the north, maybe some barbarians? We'll have to think about it. But the party's trudging along very well with money, and yeah, enjoying it immensely. Hope you guys are too, and we'll have to see you in the next one. Catches.